What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Coppel, YouTube's #1 couch detective, and I'm here for the news. And here recently, an ex-contestant, a Wild and Out Jackie O, passed away from what they say is a botched mommy makeover, which is probably, what you would call a tummy tuck and a butt lift. And I don't know if they do anything with the breast, but obviously you have to go under the knife. And that's extremely dangerous because a lot of these doctors are practicing. When I was younger, I heard the term practicing and I didn't understand what that meant, but it was extremely simplistic. Doctors a lot of time are practicing on people. So when you're doing these cosmetic surgeries, a lot of times it's just a bunch of practice because every human being is a little bit different. Sometimes people have conditions that's known, unknown conditions sometimes. Sometimes the doctor comes in, he might hit a particular valve or vessel or a vein or artery. You never know. He might be having a bad day. He might be getting a divorce from his wife. He might be cheating on his girlfriend, with his wife, with his girl. You never know what the hell is going on with people. He might be getting high, especially some of these type of doctors. Some of these type of doctors are doing a lot of cocaine. They might be messing with some of the own drugs that they actually giving people. Anesthesia. Who knows? But it's extremely dangerous to be getting these cosmetic surgeries. This is actually the girlfriend of DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly is a comedian on Wild and Out, and she was an ex person who was on Wild and Out too. She was a participant on the show for a while, and she's a beautiful young lady. When I was growing up in the 90s, if you look like this, you won. You didn't have to do nothing. You didn't have to perk up an extra breast. You didn't have to pop your butt up no more. You look like she looked, and you won. Let's take a look at the clip.
Developing right now, the death of a TV star right here in South Florida. Jackie O, a former cast member of Wild and Out, reportedly died after a cosmetic procedure. Local 10 investigator Amy Viteri is live with what she's uncovered. Amy.
Well, Miami police tell us they are investigating the cause and circumstances related to Jackie O's death. Her real name is Jacqueline Smith. Miami police say it was late Wednesday night that they were called here to this hotel, and that is where they found Smith unresponsive inside.
And now for you.
And they said that they found her unresponsive in the hotel. Obviously, it didn't happen during the surgery then, because obviously you're not going to be getting the surgery at the hotel. So after she went back and got back home, somehow she passed away. Now, for the conspiracy theorists, they're going to say this is a sacrifice. Is it? I don't know, but we all know that some of these things are possible. But I'm leaning towards it's not. She had very, very young children. I think the oldest was like, 5, 6 years old. And she was only 32 years old. And why this lady wants to go get this cosmetic surgery is just beyond me. And DC Young Fly has to be absolutely devastated. But for the conspiracy theorists, they're going to say, what happens with the rest of his career? If he goes on and shoot through the moons and the stars, they'll swear up and down what it was. These type of things happen a lot in Hollywood, a lot in the music industry, a lot in the entertainment industry overall. But I'm leaning towards maybe that this was just an accident in this case, but I could be wrong. You never know.
Sympathy on social media mourning the death of Jacqueline Smith, known as Miss Jackie O. A former cast member of the TV show Wild and Out and social media influencer with 1 million followers on Instagram. Smith was just 32 years old, a mother to 3 young children who she shared with longtime partner, Wild and Out star DC Young Fly. She had reportedly traveled to Miami for cosmetic surgery procedures, often referred to as a mommy makeover. According to a Miami police report, it was just before 10 o'clock Wednesday night when Miami Fire Rescue responded to this hotel on Southwest 1st Avenue near downtown Miami after getting a call about an unresponsive woman. Crews took her to Mercy Hospital, where despite trying to resuscitate her, she was pronounced dead. Police tell us they and the medical examiner's office are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death, and the case is in its preliminary stages. Wild and Out released a statement which read in part, Jackie O was a loving friend and beloved colleague of the Wild and Out cast, More importantly, she was a tremendous mother to 3 beautiful children.
And we are still working to confirm the details as to where Smith underwent cosmetic surgery. For now, Miami police.
And they also said the doctor who did this had a lot of bad reviews on his page. You know, a lot of times these doctors and people who own businesses, they buy reviews too. And they put their own reviews up, and they have what they call bots and shit doing fake reviews. That happens a lot, especially like on Amazon, but especially in stuff like this where you're talking about doctors who can make, you know, millions of dollars a year doing these surgeries. You know, you do 3-4 surgeries a day, man. You can total up some millions of dollars a year doing those type of surgeries. And obviously people do anything for money. And it's unfortunate, but these things happen time and time again. It seems like young ladies ain't less. You know what's crazy? I remember when it used to be okay to be an 8, 9, or 10. Now, if you're a 9, that ain't good enough. I want to be a 12, 13, or 14. I didn't even know the looks department can go past 10. But obviously, these women think that they don't look good enough. Sad and tragic.
Have not shared any of the circumstances or the details of when she underwent those procedures. They tell us this investigation is in its very early stages. We're live in Miami tonight. Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.
Yeah, beautiful young lady. Wasn't nothing ugly. She didn't have an ugly bone on her body. I don't know what kind of person she was on the inside, but obviously if DC Young Fly wanted to impregnate her 3 times, she had to be at least a decent human being. They say she was an ex-stripper, but you know, some of these people can, you know, turn their life around, and that don't mean you're not a decent person. You know? And that don't mean she wasn't a great mother. Probably was a great mother and a decent person. DC Young Fly seemed to love the young lady, but we never know. We're not on the inside of these people's relationships. All of that will be an assumption on my part. You just never know. But, you know, I just want to go over that clip of Jackie O of Wildin' Out passing away. They say allegedly from a botched mommy makeover cosmetic surgery. This has been Sports Life Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel. I'm here for the news. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took your ass. It used to be cool to be an 8, 9, or 10. Now you got to be a 12. Ride. Peace.